Hey guys, this will be another unboxing video of a SRAM SX crankset for a 2014 Specialized Enduro. I thought I would give Dub a chance. So I ordered this SRAM SX crankset to go on this 2014 Enduro. Now my other bike, I'm using a Shimano M5100, which uses a 24mm axle spindle. And the SRAM DUB system here uses a 28.99mm aluminum spindle. That is their DUB system. So this SX crankset is basically their entry-level crankset, and this is available in a DUB system, but it's also available in power spline. So if you are going to try one of these or order one of these, just make sure that you're using the proper bottom bracket for your frame. So one reason why I wanted to try this SRAM SX crankset is because it is available for non-boost or boost frames, and I'm running a non-boost frame. With Shimano, they've kind of abandoned the non-boost frames, so their cranksets are all set at 52mm. So that's the smallest chain line that you can get. It's 52mm, which, you know, according to the Shimano documentation, they say is okay for a non-boost 135 dropout or 142 through axle. But, and honestly, 52mm is too great of a chain line in most situations, and you really want to get it down to, you know, between 47 to 49mm. So with the SRAM, you can order this as a non-boost, which is going to put your chain line at 49mm, or a boost version, which would put your chain line at 52mm. Now, how do you do that? Well, they made it really simple. The crankset is basically the same for both versions. The difference is the chain ring itself. So this chain ring is available in either a 6mm offset that will give you a 49mm chain line, or a 3mm offset, which will give you a 52mm chain line for the boost version. So I went ahead and ordered this crankset in a non-boost, and this one shipped with a 32-tooth chain ring, and this is also 170mm crank arm length. I believe this is also available in 165, 170, or 175. I'm not sure if you can get it in a 30-tooth chainring version, or if 32 is the only option when you order this. So I went ahead and ordered a separate 30-tooth chainring, and honestly this was only about $15. So it's a steel chainring, so it's going to be a little on the heavy side, but at least I know it will last and should be somewhat durable. Well, what do you get in the box? Well, you get a SRAM SX crankset, and this one shipped with a 32-tooth steel chainring. This is set up for their Eagle system, which is their 12-speed, but I'm pretty sure it's also compatible with most 10 and 11-speed chains as well. At least I hope it is. So this one has a 32-tooth steel chainring that uses their Eagle direct mount system. It uses 3 torque screws to bolt the chainring onto the crank arm. This also uses their DUB system. So when ordering this, make sure that you're matching the system to your existing bottom bracket, or you'll have to purchase a new bottom bracket. In my case, I purchased a DUB bottom bracket that I installed on my frame. But this is also available in power spline, which is more of a traditional cartridge bearing bottom bracket. So just make sure that you're ordering the correct crankset. The non-drive arm is also aluminum. It does come with pedal washers, and this is their DUB 28.99mm aluminum spindle, and there's also a preload adjustment to take out any side-to-side play. So with that being said, let's put it on the scale and see what it weighs. Drive side with the 32-tooth steel chainring is coming in at 420 grams, and we'll add the non-drive side with the spindle and pedal washers, and it looks like we're at 785. I'm going to go ahead and weigh the 30-tooth steel chainring just to see what that weighs by itself. So here is the 30-tooth steel chainring all by itself, coming in at 135 grams. So I know if you upgrade this to a lighter aluminum chainring, you can shed a little bit of weight. Well, there you go. I'm really excited to try this crankset. I'm currently running a Shimano M5100-1 crankset on my other bike. But I want to give this a try, mainly because of the dub system. I like how that works. I like the fact that this is a direct mount, and they also give you options for boost and non-boost with the 49mm or 52mm chain line. So I'm excited to see how this performs. If you have any questions, leave them down below, and thanks for watching.